if it's me, I'm only catching every other word.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
hearing Gros too well either.
Oh man,
I
same
got
thing
the
happened
same.
earlier. I think it's the internet's fluxing again.
Oh,
How do I sound now?
Good.
All right.
okay. Yeah.
Nature check, please. They look like they could have been useful
Do
for
I
some.
recognize them?
Uh, Not 100%, but you're pretty certain you could have used them in something. Unfortunately, Bubbles closed the door before you could get a sample.
Um,
You could see the bit of boot sticking out underneath the shovel. Other
All right. Would anybody else would anybody like me to keep this door open, or is it okay if I close it?
doesn't look
I
interesting to
don't
me.
know. Do you see any shrooms growing on the corpse over there?
No.
Okay, close it.
So, what are Flex and Blank doing?
Yeah, what are you two doing, guys? Are you just over by the other door?
Basically, yeah, we're just chilling out. We're waiting for something to happen, at which point we will then do something.
All
Yeah. For all their values, Flex and Blank are not proactive.
right. All
I'm
right,
gonna.
I'm gonna open the door again.
One second. Okay. Yeah, hold on. Just moving between pages. All right. So you open this one up, and it appears to be a small chapel. Uh, you can see the forearm statue of what appears to be the goddess of death. Which you recognize as this square. But unlike some of the other rooms that you've opened up recently, this one is not devoid of something moving around. Kind of standing in
Uh,
front of the statue, possibly praying to it, possibly, just in awe of it, appears to be some kind of floating, mostly translucent figure.
Do divine sense.
Uh,
Oh,
Definitely an undead. Some kind of ghost or specter. It doesn't seem to have
But
noticed you yet.
okay.
shut the door.
Uh,
Close it. Close it. Close the door.
okay. I mean, undead doesn't mean it's bad, but Selmy's smarter than me, so I'll
Piece
shut the
of death.
door. Our boss is undead, although we need to talk about that. But okay, I'll shut the door because Selmy told me to.
wait, what? Oh, our current boss.
Not the one
Yeah,
in the room with you, but the one that sent you here. Yeah.
Whoever's
yeah.
in there looks like they're having special alone time.
Gross.
I was thinking Fenimore.
Uh, okay, I guess I'll open the door again.
Okay, I'm gonna have to re-roll that one because that one can't be accessed. Nope. And I dropped a die. Oy. Okay. Huh. All right. One second, please. I have to pull. Lyra, you're in the way. Sorry. I love my cat, but she likes to wander in front of me at the wrong time.
Were you having streaming trouble with your first game today?
Yes.
Yeah, she was. There were like 12 alerts from it.
Yeah, there were. There were a lot. I actually have a map for this one, and I'm trying to get it out, but Lyra keeps dancing in front of me. Stop, Lyra, please. I love you, Lyra, but you're in my way.
The library just got a lot darker. I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
I see it too.
she has
Oh,
a
that's
map.
because I increased the size so that I could add a map to this room.
Oh, nice.
Huh.
Tiny map.
I see it.
Not quite tiny. It's just that I have to resize it.
It looks fun.
Oh,
Okay, closer,
good.
but it is harder for me to see.
I'm sure the paladin will like this one.
Oh, yeah, the paladin's gonna be fucking thrilled. So, case in point, that divine sense lasts until the end of my next turn. Does that mean that it
That was a
applies
while.
to this room?
That would have been a while ago now.
Damn
Because
it.
by that logic, it's 6 seconds, and so this has been a lot longer than 6 seconds. Sorry, it's trying to
Okay.
resize these on a whim. It's just, I think that's the closest I can get to the proper size. Yeah, there we go.
So, I'm just gonna assume it's evil.
You look into this chamber, and you see rock piles. You see a few, skeletonized remains of what it looks like several robed figures. And you see what appears to be some kind of incomplete glyph along the floor.
No. Just no. I'm gonna shut the door.
All right.
I'm gonna go down to where I found another door. And
Actually, I'm gonna. Sorry, you'll what?
I'll say, hey guys, I saw another door. I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah, this door is evil. Let's go. Let's go to a different one. This one doesn't show me anything good.
Yeah.
And open.
All right. So you, I lost the description of this room, unfortunately, because it was in a couple sessions ago, and it was that one that didn't save.
Right.
But you're looking into a room that you've been to before. A room where there was that big sarcophagus in the middle, and it looked like it was a sealed, fancy death chamber. I
Okay.
believe you found money in it.
We did, and rings. We plundered the hell out of it.
Yes.
It was the first place we found, actually.
Yes. And that's
Does
what
it
this
look-
particular door leads to.
Does it look exactly the way that we left it?
Yes, it does.
Okay, Anybody want to check out this room again, or should I go ahead and shut the door?
You think the loot will
Rack,
be back?
I was going to ask Rack if, because it's the first one we found, if it's more likely to let us out.
I believe she kind of seems to whir her antenna. I think what we need to do is figure out where whatever's causing this effect is located.
So not here.
Well, do we know what we're looking for?
I'm afraid not, though she kind of once again looks at Cotton. Perhaps you have all the journal pages. Perhaps one of them has a clue?
Fine, I'll go do more reading.
Well, why don't we give the journal pages to the scholar and let her do the reading?
Do I still have my compulsion to collect them all?
That seems to have faded.
Okay, I'll give them to her.
Are Flex and Blank just standing at the other door?
Yep.
Pretty much. We're just, I don't know, having best friend talk.
Okay.
Like-
So, I was just double checking to make sure you guys
Yeah.
were.
More like you're talking and Blank is wildly gesticulating.
Yeah, yeah. It's stuff like, who do you, like, when do you think we can leave the books alone? Why do you think they like the books? Do you think my cow misses me? Stuff like that.
Aw. Of course the cow misses you.
That actually does make me feel better about life. Yeah, I'm reactionary like Zach is. Yeah, I can be doing some like mean shit in the back if you want, and I probably will when I come up with some more stuff. But I figured since I'm not doing anything, I'd do some homework. So
Sorry, I'm just sort of like
That's
making sure
fair.
you guys are included because, to me this is like, this is cool, informational stuff, but I know that your characters might not necessarily care, so just me trying to balance and make sure everyone has a voice.
I'm listening, but I mean, I don't know. Me and Zach are probably doing best friend things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we're looking for the time crystal, probably.
I mean, if you want a crystal, I mean, I don't got one, but
I mean, what does it look like?
oh shit, is he smart enough not to know that? Okay, well, because y'all left him by a door, and he's real bored and just wants to leave. Where's my intelligence? Oh, my intelligence is 0. Oh no. Okay. I was rolling to see if he was smart enough to know not to go to the door that we can get out of, to just start like rapidly trying to open and close it to find the crystal for you guys. But he caught it. It's fine. Okay, yeah. Best friend talk. Real exciting.
What?
So what do you wish? Hold on. Yeah. So what? Is that what you said out loud, Cotton?
Yes, I think we're looking for the time crystal.
What does a time crystal look like?
Are there any clues as to where this time crystal is?
I can't. I'm looking at all the pages, and
Rack
I can't-
puts her hand out. Do you want me to read them out? Maybe
Yes.
with all of us having the information. Okay. So I am going to go from journal entry 1 all the way through journal entry 5. If that's okay with you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm not going to try to do it in Rack's voice because it's trying to. But this is all in your heads that you're hearing. She said, the first one says, I, Eldrick Darius, and there's a bunch of scratch marks. Couldn't believe my luck, more scratch marks. So I knew a workshop would be a must in my new property, scratch marks. Potential, but I would need to protect, scratch marks. Dangers. It could be used in, scratch marks. Build. I did not think it, scratch marks, was. More scratch marks. That one just seems to, that one didn't seem to be much of anything, and she just kind of like folds it up and puts it away. Second entry. Using the time crystal, I found all the time periods buried in the mountain. A mine, a vault, a tomb, a shrine to Queren Hazarin, a temple to the Devil General Teratome, a half-finished planar gate, and my castle. These time periods have led me to expand my research greatly. Journal entry 3. I met what I thought to be a girl today while I was in Orin on business. She possessed a ring identical to my own and offered a great sum of money for mine. I declined and decided it would be best to avoid her. There is no telling what she wants it for. All I know about it is that it has a power touched by the devil plane. I must do more research. Entry 4. I have made a grave mistake. If not for the ring, I would be as dead as my servants to the army of Teratome. At least I was able to set off the failsafe I built before the devils could get into our world. And finally, Journal Entry 5. I didn't have a choice. I wanted to deal with the devils, but I did not have the magic to either contain or banish Teratome. He is too powerful, so I contacted the other dark plane. A red demon apparated like a shadow and offered me containment knowledge for the price of the time crystal. I haven't been able to use it to undo this mess, so I agreed to his price. The knowledge, the magic I learned from him, it's incredible. I fear I cannot contain it, but I can use it, I'm certain.
Oh crap! We have to go to the top right room that is worshiping a demon.
The top right room is
Why?
wishing a devil, actually.
Devil, whatever.
What's the difference? Is that something our characters would know? I'm sure there is like
yeah,
a canonic.
devils are very like orderly and like punishment driven, whereas demons are very chaotic.
So lawful versus chaotic evil.
Yes, basically.
We have to go there because we're looking for the time crystal, and that's the last place it was.
Well, maybe we don't need the time crystal. If she gave it to the devil, demon, whatever thing, then I don't think we're gonna want to get it back. I don't think we're gonna want to pay what he's gonna charge, and we should just keep opening doors until we find the door out.
I don't think that's going to work.
Bubbles is
Rack?
pretty anti-devil.
Rack, what do you think?
Rock kind of like whirs her antenna for a moment and says, "It seems that the time crystal is likely gone from this place, in the hands of a demon. We're not going to be able to find it here, and it sounds like the devil might still be here somewhere, trapped as we are. We might have to forge forward and find whatever research area outside the library that Eldrick created."
Okay, so just keep opening doors until we find that place.
Sounds like it, yes.
Well, let's get back to it.
Door and reopen door.
All right. Okay, so that's going very well. Sorry, Lara. You open this particular door and find yourself staring out into what looks like a mine shaft. You can see it's mostly dark, although the lights that you have, like with you, your dancing lights, are casting enough light into the area, especially with the bits of reflections on minerals, to light up like what appears to be, bits of mining implements, a bit of ore in a wall. No people, no bodies. Just what looks like the snapshot of a mine shaft. What you'd expect to find in a mine.
I'm going to step back from the door. I'm going to go mute. I need to feed the dogs.
Okay.
Well,
I think we need this.
oh.
Does someone... Hello? Does someone else want to take over?
Blank has gotten bored.
Oh shit,
Wanders
what's Queen
over.
saving for?
What? But yeah, Blank has gotten bored, wanders over to the door you guys are standing out in front of, and rips it
Hello?
open.
Hello?
Can you guys hear me? Hello?
Hello?
I heard you.
I can hear you.
I can hear that.
Okay.
Is Flex coming with you?
Yeah, wherever my friend goes, I go.
All right.
Yeah. Blank has gotten bored and is like, I want to see what happens next.
Mm.
All right. So Blank comes over and opens the door.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
Nope. That would just be the same room that you're in.
Okay, let's see if this works now. Oh, what?
We found another library?
No. I basically rolled the numbers that would have indicated the library, but you're already in the library, so it can't be that. All right. So what you're looking into appears to be some kind of guard room with a few corpses scattered about. Like you have much like that big guard room that you found earlier, but except it's not quite the same room. This is a bit of a smaller one with like a pinched area. Several skeletons, one kind of like hanging over the divide where it's like you could duck down for half cover, sort of place, and like jump up and fire arrows, sort of thing. But rather than like a closed door on the opposite end of the corridor, as you would expect, you see one that is half open. And you can see some sort of glow coming from that distance. Like something's glowing down the other end of the corridor.
I head towards the glow.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Hey, Greg,
can we keep?
do you know the spell Beast Sense for no reason?
Beast sense?
Yeah, I now have a level 2 spell called Beast Sense.
That's an interesting sounding one.
Yeah,
Is
you touch
is it part of your barbarianness?
maybe, but I don't have any level 2 spell. Let me check.
Can it be related to your totem?
Druid. It says druid or ranger, so it's got to be related to your totem.
Okay. Totem spirit. Okay, did the eagle. No, it just says I get the dash action unless. Oh, okay. I'll look into that. Sorry, go back to Lizzie.
Oh, I was gonna ask if we could keep the door like propped open and go in further to look at the glow.
Yeah, you can pile like books and whatnot, or move like one of the shelves into it to block the door open if you like.
Okay, I'm gonna suggest we do that.
Wait a moment for Cotton to catch up.
Okay.
I heard him cough.
Somebody can. Oh, never mind.
I'm here.
Kyle, oh, you're here.
Yes, I'm here.
All right. So Blank is wandering into the guard room with the corridor attached to it, which is leading down to a partially open door that has a glowing red light coming out of it.
I will follow him.
Somebody's gonna wedge a book in the door
Red.
jam.
Bubbles is gonna ready her bow.
Hold on.
All right.
Update, it was because of my totem. Every totem gets Beast Sense and Speak with Animal spells. But I can do them as rituals. I was like, when the hell? All right.
I want to
Cool.
know what a flex ritual looks like.
Well, it's a lot like what Bubbly Friend and Tonka were doing on the table, but on the ground.
I mean, didn't we see a flex ritual way back at the circus? It involved like hot wax and butter.
No,
Something like that.
you did that. He did that in the privacy of his own trailer.
Yeah, no, sorry, I meant we the players, not we the characters.
Oh yeah, I was absolutely putting that on the side. But okay, fine. Mystery solved.
Can I roll stealth so that if we come across something, I'm hidden?
Sure.
Did we find another? What did we find? Where are we going? There's a glow.
Yeah, there's a glow
Yeah,
under
there's
a
a-
door.
Oh, okay. There's a glow in the door or like at the door?
Behind
the
the
door.
door?
Something like that. Hold on, I've got another page here, and I'm setting up your tokens.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. I was like, wait. It's like, what shenanigans can I cause here?
Take that as you will.
After Sammy wedges a book in the door jam, she's gonna follow.
Hey, Zach, does your character know Mage Hand?
I think so. Let me double check.
Cotton's.
Mine apparently does.
Oh, I know, but I want to play a prank on Cotton. So
No, I do, however, know Unseen Servant.
that could work.
Which is very similar.
Okay, I put a message in the side then, Zach. I don't know if you want to reply to it or if you want me just to keep going. I guess we might just keep going.
What's the message?
Huh?
Do you want to play a prank on me?
Yeah,
Oh,
do you want to play
yes,
a prank on Fluff?
Absolutely.
Okay, all right, cool. Do you want me to tell you or should I put it inside?
Tell me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, I was gonna say, what you should do is you should cast Unseen Servant, take a couple books and flap them around him, and make him think the magic's happening again, and freak him out again.
That sounds like a fun prank.
Nice.
Right?
In that case, what I'm actually going to use is Minor Illusion for that.
Ooh, that's even better. Yeah, but
Yeah.
make sure it's like 2 books. So he's like, so he freaks out more. Like,
Yeah.
there was the book, now there's 2 books.
Yeah, so yeah, Minor Illusion to
Yeah.
create a silent image of books around Fluff.
I'm down
Wait,
with
is
that.
everybody else hearing Zach? I'm not.
I heard Zach.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's so weird. I can hear everybody but Zach.
You also got really muffled right now for some reason.
You're a little
Maybe
bit
you
muffled
guys
to me,
have
Zach.
to like disconnect and reconnect.
Yeah, that's what I do with my laptop, and I'd always spread over my back.
I'll be right back.
Turn it off and turn it back on again.
This is a tiny, tiny room.
You're in a corridor.
Tiny,
And,
tiny corridor.
and this represents the door with the red glow. It's half ajar. And there's a red glow coming from it.
Try it again, Lizzie.
Okay, well, I'm hiding
I
pretty
mean-
damn good behind the bird.
Okay, maybe you're hiding behind the barbarian.
Yeah, I would think you would hide behind the big guy.
I mean,
if you want to hide
look,
behind the bird, go for it, buddy. That's going to be even funnier than what I was going to do.
hey, look, I'm a ninja.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think I have a barbarian ability.
So does Zach need to roll anything for his prank?
Deception.
Yeah, there's like Deception or Arcana, I would think. Let's see what my Deception gets me.
Grizz, I stupidly disconnected and reconnected during the description. What did we see when we got to the door?
You haven't gotten to the door
red
yet.
glow.
You
Oh.
just see you just see the door's partly ajar. You can see a red glow, and that's about it so far. Until the door gets opened, you
Okay.
don't see any more.
Okay, partially blah. That's the part.
Enough that you know there's another room beyond, and that there's a red glow in that room that's spilling out into this corridor.
Guys,
Okay.
the books followed me. I don't know what's going on. Books, go away. Tell me, you told me if I told them to go away, they'll go away.
This is
Books,
bad
go away.
timing, Cotton. We need to focus. There's probably something evil behind that door.
I didn't call for the books.
You didn't call for the books last time. Just stop flicking around.
Fluffy Fred, I told you to stop with the books. Like, I told you to stop with the books. Why do you...
I don't know what's going on. I was a teenager a minute ago.
Oh.
I did things I am not proud of. I look at Bubbles.
Bubbles glares back. Yeah, I wouldn't be proud of that either. Oh,
Looks at best friend and is like, did Fluffy friend and Bubbly friend sleep together? Is this like
no,
an after
no.
thing? How long was my nap?
Cotton's like, dear God, no.
Buzz is like, wait, what do you mean, dear God? No.
I mean,
You should be so lucky.
Well, clearly I need to not nap. You guys can't. Okay.
I love how her vanity means the Cotton's kind of screwed coming and going on this one. Like, she's got to be the hottest thing you've ever seen, but you also have to be abjectly sorry for trying to get with her. Like,
Oh,
look, I'm sorry I tried to do that. That is not something I would normally do.
Flex does love the gossip sesh happening, but he's also kind of weirded out by it. So he's gonna go over to the door and open it, the glowy door, because best friend seems interested in it.
All right. You step up to the door, push it open, and see a rather large room with several tables with various arcane items and still more books and objects. And what's dominating the room and causing that red glow is a large dome, inside of which is a large winged, vaguely humanoid creature. Oops,
There's
hold
more
on.
Fuck. Definitely not evil.
Uh-oh.
He looks
Hey, this
fresh.
looks like that
Dead
room
people
with
in this one.
this looks like that room with the rebel earlier.
Only this one
Yes,
is
he
bigger.
can change that devil.
The
Friendly.
thing inside of that dome turns towards the door, its eyes just fixated on all of you.
I wave.
Except for me, because I'm hiding.
oh.
I wave.
Hi, evil friend.
Hi, evil friend. Everybody is just a friend waiting to happen. I'm not judging what kind of friend they are.
Alright, I'm gonna ask Rack if she needs this room.
And you hear in your mind, it almost seems like a whisper in your mind saying, I think what we need is either in this room or very close to it.
Well, there are two tables up towards the top of the room that have stuff on them.
There's something shiny at one of the tables. Let's go look at it.
Can
There
I
is a
roll
shiny
to figure out why it sounded like a whisper? Like whether it was somebody else impersonating her, for example?
You
So
can roll insight.
you're just Flex is just running past the guy that's trapped.
Yeah, he's trapped.
He's trapped, and you see that he's not even bothering to hit the dome. It looks like this thing has been in there for some time.
He wave back? If he didn't wave back, I'm not interested.
It didn't wave back, but
Okay,
it did
don't
look
care.
at you, and now it's looking at the rest of you, those of you as are coming in and looking back, and you hear, but you finally, as more of you filter into the room, hear the voice issuing from that dome saying, at long last, people have actually made it to the center of this maze.
I'm real
People I can potentially deal with.
good at mazes. Why are you so bad at them? They're not that hard. You just have to ignore the books.
Don't talk to the
Very
devil.
wise.
I know. Are we being rude to the devil?
I need someone to release me from this thing, and I can offer plenty of incentive for this. Good
Yeah,
incentive,
Bubbles is
not
gonna go
threatening
right.
incentive. Tell me
Bubbles
something
is gonna
you
go right
want.
over to Flex to restrain him. We don't want anything from you. We're just passing through. We're leaving. Stay.
Lizzie,
What?
I picked you up and carried you around last turn. I'm getting a great image of you trying to restrain me. You just like jumping in front of me, being like, no, 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 and me just being like looking at you like you're crazy. Like, are you okay?
I don't care. You're the worst person to encounter something like this because you're gonna just be like, oh, I can help you. And so I'm the fucking paladin. I'm just trying to keep you from doing the thing. It doesn't mean it's gonna work. It just means I have to try.
You don't want to release him. I won't release him. I mean, it's kind of up to best friend. He's my totem. So, I mean, if best friend says we should stay, we should just stay. I mean, I'll just let him stay there. Sorry, person. Can I slide you some food? I got some food.
No, don't break the circle.
Grizz, I'm trying to run into the room and run under the table without it noticing me.
Which table?
Hungry.
The first table.
Okay.
Where me and Bubbles are out, or the other one?
Yeah.
So, Cotton, as you climb under the table, you notice that there's actually a passageway under here.
Cool.
Oh. I explored the passageway.
Hear me.
Freezing.
And you find a room with 4 mirrors. And what looks like a long dead human skeleton. Now, hold on, I'm trying to get the reveal areas to work. Ah, there we go.
Meanwhile, I'm just going, oh no, a room with 4 mirrors. Bubbles will never leave.
Yeah, no, actually, I back up to just the edge of the table, and I kind of poke Bubbles and be like, "Come here."
But, barbarian.
I found mirrors.
Shit, that's compelling. It's been a while since I've played a paladin. Am I capable of leaving when I can see this guy?
You are a paladin to a beauty god, so yes, you're and you can see that this thing is trapped. It can't go anywhere, so that's that. The rest of that's up to you.
Okay, then
So,
in that case, I mean, my goddess would want me to go look at myself.
So it looks like the point of this room is to rotate the mirrors so that the beam of light hits all of them.
Okay, no, I was gonna describe once, because you immediately backed out as soon as I said 4 mirrors.
Sorry.
There is a fancy contraption where the skeleton is kind of laying slumped against it. That looks like it at one point housed some kind of cube, perhaps, and right now all it has is a beam of light kind of coming out of it. 3 of the 4 mirrors show what's in this room. The mirror that's being hit by the light, however, you can tell that it's a mirror just because the frame of it looks like the others, but where the light is hitting, it's shimmering, and instead of a mirror and seeing yourselves reflected, you see what looks like some kind of tomb chamber. Some kind of old, dilapidated, dungeon with niches, and you can see the occasional bones. It's like a long corridor.
I touch the surface of the mirror.
Your hand immediately goes right through, and it just feels cold on the other side.
I pull my hand back, and I tell Bubbles what happened.
Distracted, setting these up like dressing room mirrors so that she can see herself from all angles.
The mirrors don't move.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, then she's like, huh? Yeah, they're good quality. Like I can see myself really clearly in these.
Okay, I realize that I made a mistake by bringing her in here, and I go back and I try to see if Flex can crawl through the passage.
Flex might be a bit too big to get into that passageway.
I'll get Selmy.
All right, Bubbles is gonna try to look at herself in this other mirror that Cotton was hogging, and she'll
The
see.
mirror
Oh,
that's not a mirror.
the mirror that doesn't work. Well, that's
It's broken.
bummer. Yeah, she'll go back to the better mirrors.
And I'm actually going to go under the other table and see if there's another. Just because I found a passageway here, I'm going to see if there's one over here.
It looks like you're just under a table there. Nothing else.
Okay.
Selmy is going to take a good long look at those mirrors, and she's going to think to herself that I am too high for this puzzle bullshit. And then she's just going to go and kind of touch the knot. The mirror where it's got the portal to somewhere else. She's just going to go and poke it repeatedly.
You don't feel like you're actually touching anything. You just feel like you're sticking your hand out a window. Like, where there's a nice decent temperature inside, but outside it's cold. Like you're just sticking your hand through and you're at a somewhat colder spot.
Yeah, that looks quite portally, all right.
All right, so I didn't find anything at that other table. I'm going to come back and I'm going to look at the mechanism, and I'm going to see if there's a way to adjust it so that the light points at a different mirror.
Okay. It seems to move quite easily. And as you point it to a different mirror, instead of the whatever dark chamber it is, you're looking at what appears to be a dark, mushroomy forest of some kind.
Dude! Get out
Hey.
of my mirror!
Sell me mushrooms.
You're gonna mess
God.
everything up. I'm leaving if you're gonna mess with it.
Oh, because I'm fucking with your mirrors.
Yeah.
You're gonna go back
better
to the
than
room.
mushroom.
Go back to the room with the demon.
Yeah.
Devil, but Blank, what are you doing? Well, all them are doing all this.
Blank. He is going to look at the tables to see if there's anything shiny on them.
All right. Roll for shiny.
This looks shiny.
Also, I do want to check. Would Blank know to leave all the little glowy symbols alone?
I'm back.
Make an
Oh, no.
intelligence roll, but first roll perception check.
Okay.
Welcome back, Beth.
I'm more asking because would Blank just walk straight through that circle? Is there a physical barrier preventing him from walking straight through that circle?
You don't know until
That's
you
why
try
I'm
touching it.
God damn it.
Okay. So from the door for
Good thing you're back in the room.
Okay, we're doing order of operations here. So from the door, Blank is going to check to see if there's anything shiny on either of the tables.
All right, perception check.
12.
Blank does not see anything shiny, but that red light is kind of glowing everywhere, so maybe that's why you don't see anything shiny.
Blank is going to go up to the nearest symbol and kind of just. Yeah, have you ever seen a crow stare at a flashlight?
No, but I can picture it.
Basically that. Hold on, let's see if I can find a good GIF here.
I'm assuming Bubbles is in the tunnel at this, or in looking in the mirrors at this point. So I can't do anything.
Yeah, if this was early on, Bubbles would have already been looking at the mirrors.
Yeah.
Okay, not what I was looking for, but I like the one I found. Give me a second.
Oh, you put that in character. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because Blank is inspecting the runes surrounding the devil.
Sure.
All right, give me an intelligence roll.
Would that be Arcana?
Oh, you can also roll Arcana if you want to know the specifics about it. I was just thinking that you mentioned if you want to know if you're smart enough to know not to touch them. But Arcana, if you want to know what their function, kind of their function.
21.
Yeah. Well, you've never quite seen ones quite like this, quite this complex. In fact, something's tickling in the back of your head. Please roll a wisdom saving throw. You know for certain that you do not want to touch these. This, whatever this is, it's containing the devil in front of you.
17 on the wisdom save.
You're fine.
There is an even odds Blank would have just let the devil out of boredom. There's even odds on that.
There's a reason you're Flex's best friend.
Yeah.
Those are the two dumbest motherfuckers here.
Love Zach. Can I search the table in front of me so that I can look for the time crystal? I'm supposed to be looking for this thing. Okay.
No.
Is that investigation?
Yes.
Okay. So I have. Oh, I'm so bad at that. So I'm in another campaign where I am a turtle, and she is less smart than Flex.
Oh no.
And she decided she was going to search around to find some stuff, and they went so badly. That's why I do the investigation thing. I was like, this is going to go work.
Flex.
No,
it
There you
went
go.
better.
Oh.
Well, there is no time crystal here. You do find some papers with a picture of, like, a sketch of the time crystal, along with, like, mentions of this is the time crystal. It seems to be able to reconnect to different times, and it appears to be a fist-sized crystal with rainbowy patterns on it. The other thing that you discover is that there is a switch hidden under one of the pieces of decoration on this table.
Ooh, I push it.
That swings the table wide enough that you could now enter into this room without having to duck under the table.
Oh.
But you wouldn't have been able to fit there. You're too big to fit through.
Oh, I found the crystal. It's on the paper. Can we leave now?
You don't want to explore the new room you found?
Well, I mean, I guess
you can now see Bubbles, Cotton, and Selmy, who seem to be surrounding a group of mirrors and a light that's shooting off into one of them. There's also a body laying crumpled here, a skeletonized one.
Well, I can't heal that. All right. Well, I was like, look, and holds the picture up for everybody to see. I found the crystal. It's on the paper.
Just like the picture in your icon.
Yeah.
Icon's holding up a picture this entire time.
Yeah. Da, da, da. So, can we leave now? The mirrors are cool, I guess, but Bubby Fern won't let me release the dude in the red stuff. So.
Yeah. These mirrors were cool, Bubbles says, and stomps back into the main room.
Well, I mean, but I'm assuming that the one that is not being hit by the light anymore is now a regular mirror.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, but it's not close to the others, and also she's just pissed that you fucked with her here, so she's gonna go back in the main room.
Tonka, what are you doing through all this?
Tonka will check out, I guess, that room. Oh, cool, a dead guy.
Yep, dead body laid next to a weird mechanism. The mechanism is shooting light towards one of four mirrors.
Hey, Zach, did your books follow me?
I need to hit the head.
All right.
Books follow?
Inside where the light is currently hitting seems to be a dark mushroom forest.
He probably ate those mushrooms.
Earth.
No, we're talking mushrooms the size of trees.
Oh.
So we ate one mushroom.
Yeah.
I mean, Selmy can still scrape a stalk.
I'm not sure I want to go through this mirror, bro.
Hey, Tonka? Can you remind me of what color Eladrin you are?
She can change, but spring.
Okay, thought so.
So
Can you give me a history check for me?
okay, let's see.
All right.
Not good at history.
No, that tracks. So tell me, what are you doing as you stand there?
Um, do I recognize anything in front of me through the mirror?
Could you repeat what you said, please?
Do I recognize what I see through the mirror? Is it anything familiar?
How about you give me a history check?
$22.
You look through the mirror, and you suddenly realize you've read a description about like this, because you're interested in pharmacology and mushrooms, and going, that'd be a cool place to visit, but it's in another plane of existence. I probably won't be getting there. About a mushroom swamp forest in the Feywild.
Holy shit, this is a planar gate. That place, that's the Feywild. That's not even on this planet.
Oh, that place is lame. Just a lot of mushrooms.
Yeah, still not sure I want to go through the mirror, though. Like, what if it's just for looking and not for traveling, you know? I don't want to be torn apart by astral forces. Or whatever. Plus, if that guy could escape through these mirrors, like, why'd he die on this side of the mirror, huh?
He probably just ate some of it. What a loser. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm so glad Bubbles
Cotton,
left
if you
before this
wanna,
conversation.
I'll give you my sock. Cotton, I will give you my sock, and if you want to go grab some mushrooms, you know, you can totally do it.
I'm not a teenager. Come on.
Oh, you are not?
No. Okay. I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna drop my stealth. I'm just gonna come right out here and so what are you in for, big guy?
He kind of like turns around and like looks down at you and says, "That infuriating human trapped me here long ago. But I got the last laugh. His soul was shredded by the knowledge he gained."
Huh. Cool. I'll walk away.
That sounds painful. I want to talk to the nice demon guy. He seems nice.
Blank is going to wander over to Flex and see if there's anything on the table. With
The
more
table's
up-close
actually been
inspection.
swung aside so that you can actually see into that room with the mirrors and the body and whatnot. Give me a perception check, please, Blank.
Percepciones. Where did it cheat? There it goes. 15.
So as you wander up to the table and partially glance through into the room, while you don't see anything shiny on the table, you do see something shiny in the room that the others seem to be overlooking. You notice that
there is a blank-shaped cloud of dust and feathers as he zooms through that opening.
the body laying slumped against the machine has a shiny ring on one of its fingers.
Blank will try and take the ring.
All right. You now have a ring with a shiny ring with a red ruby on it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah. Blank is going to just be futzing around and playing with the ring. He is not, however, going to put it on yet. He is still playing around with it.
You're looking through the thing, but please roll me a perception check. Please tell me. Maybe you got alerted to Blank's presence.
Both walked right past the evil artifact because there were mirrors. That tracks. That completely fucking tracks.
Sometimes the dice
party
reflect
ever.
character.
I didn't even roll anything. I just walked up
I
to
just
the
said there's a body on the floor.
I'm
yeah, and I was just like, mirror!
I'm gonna assume that what Flex just said in the chat was out loud, and I'm gonna go check out the ring.
Alright.
And I'm gonna roll a perception check.
Blank is going to do sleight of hand because he's tucking the ring really close into his feathers. He does not. That is his ring.
Right, sleight of hand versus perception.
Yeah.
18.
Okay, Kyle does not see it. Kyle just knows that Blake is playing with something. He doesn't actually see what it is.
But tell me,
Here.
she got an 18.
Selby turned around and saw it.
Yeah.
That's the ring that they wanted, isn't it?
I have
Bubbles
the
heard the
paper.
word ring, so
I have the paper that describes all the rings, so I was trying to see if I recognized it from the paper.
Yeah, but you didn't see the ring,
Yep.
unfortunately.
I
You
know.
don't. You just heard Selby
Yeah.
mention there's a ring, but you
Yeah.
don't see where it is.
Yeah. You just see Blank playing with something
What?
shiny, which could be anything, honestly.
Hey, Ken, could I maybe see what you're playing with there? And I rolled persuasion.
Nope.
Meanwhile, the devil is looking at Flex and going, "Is there something that you want? I can potentially provide it to you if you free me."
Oh, well, that's really nice of you. That's very friendly of you. I'm sorry you're trapped in here, but I would totally let you out. But Bubbly Friend said not to. I don't really understand why. But I mean, since you're here and everything, do you want to hear? I think Fluffy Friend is secretly in love with Bubbly Friend.
No, no.
Oh,
Like
Bubbles is in the room with you.
Yeah, I am also.
I'm like, this is great. No, I'm talking to the demon people. Don't listen in on my conversation.
I am a devil. The devil's like you hear the devil's voice booming at you when you mention demon. It is very pissed off.
Yeah, don't. We're having a conversation. Go look in your mirrors. Anyways,
No, they ruined my mirrors.
well, I can't. Do I have a mirror? I was saying if I have a mirror, I'll just hand it to Bubbly Friend and be like,
Okay,
"Here."
I don't think anybody's checked this table.
All right.
I'm gonna investigate this table up here. Dang it!
There seems to be some kind of technical papers, but you don't seem to be able to grasp what they're about.
Me trying to persuade Flex to show the ring to Raj.
Oh, that's what's
Right.
You're trying to persuade Flex or Blank?
blank.
Blank. Yeah, blank.
What I roll in response to that?
I rolled a 17 and he said no.
Yeah, but he didn't roll anything.
Yeah. That is my shiny object. You're not taking my shiny object from me.
We're not trying to take it. We just want to see it.
Blank is not saying that. That is me explaining Blank's motivations.
Yeah.
Okay.
A disguise kit would have a mirror. I'm gonna hand, or like a compact. I'm gonna hand that to Bubbly Friend.
I mean, you would think she would have her own.
Doesn't mean
Oh,
she
that would
doesn't
involve
want
carrying
more.
something.
Yeah. She has no pockets. Hmm?
Oh.
Did you say this guy's a demon or a devil? I apologize.
Devil.
No,
Devil.
like if you
Devil.
said that in character, it's like that makes perfect sense for Fluff. I mean, for Flex.
I was like, I don't know. Okay. All right. So he's gonna look at the devil and be like, "So what would you do if you got out of there?
I would return
Damn it.
home.
Where's home?
The infernal plane.
Is it nice?
It seems to like tilt its head a little bit and wonder, like trying to figure out how to answer the question. Depends on who you ask.
I'm from the mountains. And it was nice, but now it's not nice. Because, you know, there's not nice stuff. So you just want to go home?
Yes.
Do you promise?
Wait. What's going on, Flex? What are you doing?
Flex? No. They lie. They're famous for it.
I don't know. He's been trapped for a really long time. I'd want to go home too. You got to get your mail, and you got to get the milk, and
God damn it.
Yes, but
Blank is going to
sometimes
run
they
up.
build a resentment
Yeah. Blank is
after
going to
being
run up,
trapped.
climb up Flex, put his knees over, put their knees over Flex's ears, and put their hands over Flex's eyes.
Does that mean that we can see the ring?
He said he's not wearing
Since
the
you're
ring.
holding
Where
it.
is the ring?
He's not wearing it, but he's holding it.
Yeah.
He has a satchel of holding.
He has to put it, but then Flex would be because it's kind of clutched in his fist, and he's pressing his fists over Flex's eyes to block Flex from seeing the demon.
All right. Give me a new sleight of hand check. Everyone else roll perception.
All right. 18.
what are you doing? He just wants to go home.
Oh, wow.
Maybe.
Wow.
Ooh, that is not too well.
I love accidentally fucking up everything.
Well, to be fair, Bubbles is going to
I
try
was
to destroy it.
How is Tonka's natural one better than mine?
I'm perceptive. I'm just stupid.
Many reasons.
Mommy already saw it, so she knows it's there.
Knows. Oh, the ring. Okay.
Yeah, you just don't know where it is right now. You just know he has it.
Come on, Blank. We promised. We get all the other shinies, but they get the special ring.
Hang on. I had a gift especially for this. 1 second. I looked it up and I lost it.
Do you have a gift specifically for this? That's some goddamn good foreshadowing.
I knew this was happening.
Yeah.
And I got it looked up and then I lost the page because my browser refreshed.
I will address the devil and say, "Are you Teratome?"
Here it goes.
Yes.
That, but silent.
General Teratome.
And General, why did he trap you?
You would have had to have asked him, but since he's long dead, well, I don't think he's answering any more questions.
Yeah.
Was in the journal. Bubbles is gonna go, "Hey, Rat, can you read that part again about how the devil was the whole problem with this frickin' place?"
The rat kind of nods and says that the reason why the failsafe was triggered was in order to keep this thing here, but that was before Darius found a way to trap him in this little bubble, but I don't think he survived long enough to do anything else.
What you're saying is we should not let him out.
That is correct.
Okay, good. What?
So we see from these.
What
these
do I need to roll? Sorry, I've been trying to ask this for like 10 minutes. What do I need to roll to? I, as the player, have put together that it's a really bad idea to bring the ring back to our boss, but I'm not sure if Bubbles has put that together, or if she has the capability to put that together.
Wisdom or intelligence?
Oh, I'm really bad at both of those. Let's see. They're both -1. So, technically...
my guess
Nope.
is it's probably not occurring to Bubbles.
All right, never mind. Go on, other people. Thanks for letting me ask, Kyle.
So, General, if you say you want to go home, what assurances do we have that you won't bring your army back here?
kind of like looks down. I have every intention of eventually bringing my army back here, but at the moment I do not have the ability to bring them back here. The things set in place have been undone. It will take time to re-raise them.
What was your goal?
What any general's goal is, conquering.
Okay, and then what?
The devil just kind of stares at you.
Then you got
Is
administrative
it better than capitalism?
Yeah.
What are you going to do with the area once it's conquered?
Wait, are you going to gentrify the place? What?
Yeah. Then you got to run it.
What's
and
your
then,
long-term plan?
You got to set up Starbuckses because the populace gets pissy without Starbucks.
How many years before you start turning a profit?
Yeah.
The devil definitely seems to be a bit irritated by your line of questioning.
I'm not saying you shouldn't conquer some stuff. I mean, I would, but like it's a lot of work, and then
Oh
you
my god.
and then you got to run.
I mean, occupation is 80% of it.
You what you should do is you should just find a best friend, like my best friend, and go and just adventure.
Yeah. I take one of my fists off off your eye and fist bump you.
And what?
And I recommend ice cream.
What do you do, Zach? I missed that.
I take one of my fists off of your eye and fist bump you.
Oh, nice. Yeah. That makes me happy. Well,
I'm gonna go back in the mirror room and move the beam into another mirror.
what would if you conquered it? Would you give people a living wage? Like, would you set up social services?
They would have no need for such things.
Why?
What's your stance on free education?
Yeah. Free college.
What about pre-K?
Yeah. Like, can you get free college?
Are you going to cover childcare?
Yeah. 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 Welfare. Food stamps. Food stamps are where it's at, man. Are you going to have enough money for that? And what about elderly people? They deserve, like, you know, I've heard Social Security is under attack. What are you going to do about that?
You are talking nonsense.
I know.
There's
Grizz, I'm
nothing
moving.
nonsense about your nation's elderly care programs.
Grizz, I'm moving the beam of light.
All right.
Oh my god.
You activate the device and move it to the next selection. This time, instead of the mushroom forest, you see a very strange sky with swirling purplish clouds and other strange formations of clouds that kind of look like sponge sugar. You see what appears to be, for the life of you, it kind of makes you think like either there's some sort of weird mud flow or some kind of chocolate river.
Whoa.
Ooh.
And what looks like mushrooms, except they are much too brightly colored. You have this weird feeling that if you were to go up and smell one, it would smell like candy.
Ooh.
I am very intrigued, but I want to see what the last
Candy.
mirror is.
Is that
I'm gonna
basically Willy Wonka's chocolate factory? Did you find a mirror into Willy Wonka's chocolate factory?
Yeah, I'm gonna
what I'm
turn it.
hearing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn it to the last mirror, and then I might turn it back after that.
All right. The last mirror depicts what appears to be a walled city surrounded by dim red light. what looks like a blasted red sky with no further definition to it. Dark red plain stretching on that may or may not contain fire. And what you see is winged figures flying about on the outside of the wall, and some of them seem to be turning towards the doorway that you've just opened.
Yep.
Go back
well,
to Candyland.
I'm going back to Candyland. Tonka, are you still in this room?
Yeah.
Hey, Tonka, I'm gonna do something stupid. Can you watch out for me?
What are you gonna do?
Are
I
you
step
going?
through the,
Are
I
you
step through the mirror.
are you going to get candy for your new lady love?
Oh my god. No.
You step inside, and it's a nice, like, warm, not hot, but a nice warm day, kind of like an early spring. The weather was like around my place today, though I don't know what it's like in your neck of the woods. Like a nice day where you don't exactly need a jacket and you don't need to take off layers because it's not overly overly warm. It's beautiful out, and the breeze, it definitely smells like sugar. You could definitely make out smells that may or may not be chocolate. And as you start walking around, you see little floating puffballs, which make you look a bit like floating marshmallows.
I want to just grab some random stuff to take back with me.
Okay.
Should I roll something or?
What do you wish to take with you? Do you have anything particular, or just grabbing things at random?
Just grabbing things at random.
Okay. You picked up some bits of what may or may not be grass. Probably grabbed one of those floating mushrooms. Floating marshmallow type things. Maybe you plucked one of the mushroomy things and are going back through the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you look back behind you, you do see kind of like a shimmer in the air. So doesn't look like a mirror from this side. Just more like a shimmer.
Okay. Well, I go through the shimmer, and I'm actually going to go find Selmy and show her what I found.
Wow, looks like it worked.
The marshmallow structure is kind of pulsating in your hand.
Hey, Selmy, look at this crazy stuff I found. And picked it up without even testing if it's safe.
Tell me again how you're not a teenager?
I am not. I'm not a teenager.
You're kind of acting like a teenager.
Maybe residual effects.
Like that makes it better. It makes your behavior worse if you're not a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to have this stuff for like alchemy stuff?
No, it's throbbing.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
I was about to say it.
I told you not to use the hand for that.
Is there anything happening to the stuff in Cotton's hand the longer he's away from the portal?
No. It's not changing shape or anything like that. It's still there.
But it's throbbing.
Well, the marshmallow thing is throbbing.
I sniff it.
It does smell like confectionery.
I take a nibble.
It thrashes violently, and it tastes just like sugar, and then it stops throbbing.
Ugh.
Tastes pretty good. I don't know why
Thank
it fought
you.
back, but it tastes pretty good. I think the sugar's alive. Someone is robot.
Looks like Bubbles.
Sorry. Am I better?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I ordered food and I went out to the front door because my buzzer is really loud and scary and I didn't want it to come do the thing, but Discord doesn't like being off my Wi-Fi. So, anyway, I'm back. Sorry.
Zach, why is that bird screaming?
Because I do not want to share my shiny ring.
Okay.
Also, it's screaming silently. Very important distinction.
Yeah.
I still
Okay,
like the
so-
bird I found with the opera glasses. That's
So I think
Okay.
we found the ring that was here, and I think that was the thing that we were supposed to find in here.
Yeah, but only Selmy and Blank know that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and we know that even if we knew that, Rack said that this room probably contained what we needed to get out.
Well, that ring might be what we need to get out.
No, the ring is what we need to pay.
But it might also be what we need to get out.
Okay, well, again, we're just security. The scholars should tell us whether we need to stay.
Okay.
I'm gonna come back and investigate this table.
I think by this point, Rack and the other scholars have gone here to take a look at the device. Yeah, you don't find anything else interesting on that table. Flex has already taken the only interesting thing off that table.
How does the devil react to us all running around, not doing what we're doing?
It's just watching you at this point. You're the first conversation it's had in ages, and, well,
And it has not enjoyed the conversation.
no.
Yeah, it's really going to enjoy the peace and quiet when we go. Now it knows that it could be worse.
Hey, Teratum, you got a lady?
Teratum just glares
God
down
damn
at
it.
you.
Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sore subject. I won't mention it again.
Teratum looks like if it was out at this point, that'd probably be crushing your head. Well, actually, no, it'd be crushing
To
your
be
entire
fair.
body with one hand, considering how big it is.
Hey, I get it, man. You know, love is hard.
I can fluffy friend. You just have to take Flex's love course.
I feel like
He's
the
gonna
big.
be keeping an eye on what the 3 NPCs are doing in the other room.
I feel like the big guy needs that love course.
Say it again. Sorry.
I feel like Teratum needs that love course.
No, he wants to conquer. That's a different thing.
You know, but maybe if he had love, he wouldn't want to conquer.
No, maybe. Is that a thing, Teraton? Or if you had love? I mean, that's rude of us to assume he doesn't have love. There's all types of love.
Did you see how he reacted when I asked him?
Maybe he has a gentleman.
Oh,
Yeah, you probably offended him.
I made assumptions.
All love is beautiful love, fluffy friend. Why do you have to push the heterosexual agenda?
So,
Just a minor illusion, a rainbow above the dome.
Yeah. See?
Oh, look, Teratum, it's your flag.
All love is beautiful. Anyways, but so
Dear God, don't anybody let him out.
yeah, I hope you've learned a lesson, fluffy friend. About some
Bubbles is having such a crisis because she wants to stay and make sure no one frees him, but she also wants to get away from this conversation.
What about
I'm
the conversation? I thought that was great.
not doing a good job. I was going to try and investigate the other wall for more secret passages, but I failed.
Selmy.
Selmy is going to be standing. I want to be standing near the passageway in between these two
Yeah, I
rooms.
said you're staring into into that room. So you're noticing that the occasional floating marshmallow thing seems to be coming out of the portal.
Ooh.
Uh,
I like that.
Damn, they're good.
Selmy's going to go turn the laser back to the first one, just to prevent some sort of marshmallow invasion.
All right.
Yeah.
Back to the weird, creep looking room.
It was stable like that for all this time. Let's just put it back the way it was for a bit.
Could it be turned so that it's going past? Like, is there a fifth setting for the laser?
For nothing.
You haven't investigated the device itself. You just turned it. You can try running an investigation on the device.
Isn't the fifth setting the devil?
Nope.
Don't point the laser at the devil.
He's talking about like a nothing setting where it's pointing at none of the mirrors.
You can't make heads or tails of this device. You just know how to operate it. It's kind of like, a switch that turns on and off a light. Like, you stumbled into a place with electricity. You've never seen electricity before, but you figured out how to operate a light because it flicks on and off, but you haven't the clue as to why you can do that. You just know how to
If
operate
it stops
it.
working, I don't know what to do.
Exactly. Selmy, you start looking it over. You see that that's just a simple gear on top of a much more complex device. You notice that something on the top is for the device seems to be missing, like some sort of either power source or maybe some kind of like more complex gear for the top seems to be gone. But it would have been like a kind of a box shape. But other than that, but it seems like this device has like only one part of it deals with these mirrors. It seems like it's a much more complex device than that.
Well, that's some shit I don't understand right there for you. Although it's missing a piece, I can tell you that. It goes here.
Yeah,
Is
Rax
it
is
missing
a-
examining it too, and like runs her antennae over it and kind of nods. I have a
Is it-
suspicion, but I have not seen any more evidence. Perhaps I should go look at the other tables in the other room. Maybe there'll be more information out there.
Is it missing a ring-sized piece?
No, it's missing a box-sized piece.
It's a box.
I assume it's missing a time crystal. But we have no way of knowing that.
Grizz, you said a what size piece?
Some sort of box-sized
Box.
shape.
Rock-sized.
Box.
Box.
Like some sort of square.
Oh, size shape. Oh. I'm going to cast Minor Illusion in front of blank of a pile of rings, shiny rings. But it's not a very convincing pile.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it seems to be glitching out every few seconds.
Are you first, Val?
Yeah, I mean that makes sense for my first actual attempt at doing magic. I don't. It's not doing what it's supposed to do.
Keep
Yeah,
practicing,
that's
little
magic,
guy.
right?
You'll get there.
Blank is going to then cast his own minor illusion. And let's see what I get. Yeah, and showing some and very very dismissively his their own box of shiny rings.
Bubbles, Flex, Tonka, and are you doing anything while this is going on?
Tonka, have a look at the table to see if there's anything interesting or I guess the missing box.
Okay.
No, Bubbles just wants to sort of stay on don't let these idiots let the devil out watch.
I don't even know if Blank realizes that's what's going on, but Zach now has like the insane urge to let the devil out.
Why are you being so mean?
So,
to
Tonka,
Cotton?
are you gonna roll investigation for searching the table?
There we go.
Alright.
Wow, that's a first.
Yeah, you check over the table. And it's like the third time this table's been checked over, and you find the same switch that Flex did, but it's already been used to open it up the corridor. But you don't find any box or any information on a box on this table.
Being mean to Cotton, I'm being supportive. I'm trying to help.
Trying to keep people from doing something stupid.
I'm the one being.
I'm gonna investigate the south wall.
Zach,
All right.
Zach, the books come back around. Back around.
It looks
Fluffy
like
nut.
it is just a wall, sadly.
Okay, I'm gonna come back over to this wall, and I'm gonna slowly take my time and walk up the wall and investigate it slowly.
Yeah. As you're finishing your investigation, which also seems to lead to nothing, Rack holds up a piece of paper and says, I think I have found what I was looking for. Unfortunately, I don't think it's here anymore.
Oh, I thought you said Zach, and I was like, "Wow,
Zach.
this
I
guy
thought that too.
was talking! Holy shit!" I was like, "Wow." Okay. Okay, cool.
This paper is talking about how he used the chaos cube that I was looking for to make that device in there and use it to connect to other planes.
Chaos cube.
Wait, did we know she was looking for a chaos cube?
I forget if she said if she used that term or not. She just may have said artifact.
Because, yeah, chaos cube doesn't sound good.
I mean, it sounds fun to me. But...
I mean,
She's
it
looking
just
for a
doesn't
ring.
sound like something we should be helping someone take out into the world.
I didn't expect to find it here, she says at last, because I ran into it much later than the last time he used it. That was how I ended up in that predicament with a bunch of, well, people that I became friends with. And that's how we ended up making a deal with a god, and then ended up freeing Lokar from his stone prison. She kind of like shakes her head a bit.
Yeah,
Oh,
Bubbles
well.
is going to back away slowly.
I was hoping for some more information, but I guess this is useful.
There we go.
And what about you? Did you find the ring you were looking for?
I've looked in so many places. I don't think it's here.
Seen it.
Did anybody check out that skeleton? I'm gonna go investigate that skeleton.
Nothing interesting about that skeleton.
Huh. I think that's the only thing I hadn't looked at yet. I don't think that ring's here. Unless, I mean, Zach's been hiding something. We know the Kenku's been hiding something.
Q's best friend of things. If best friend showed you the ring. Don't be
He showed me a box of rings.
Yeah, a box of illusionary rings just to show up Cotton.
Yeah.
Like, this is how you really do it.
See? He was just trying to show you how to be a better rogue.
Yeah, but he won't tell me.
Well, yeah, he doesn't talk to anybody but me. Are you pissy about it? I'm confused. I mean,
Yeah, don't be ableist.
yeah. What is wrong with you tonight, fluffy friend?
I want to know more about my new power.
You were like shaming the demon because he loved like not a girl, and now you're shaming best friend because he can't talk.
I wasn't shaming. I wasn't shaming.
I think you need to go into a timeout corner. Can I pick up fluffy friend and take him to a corner?
Well, Blank just had a horrible, awful, terrible idea.
Do it.
He is going to use minor illusion to make as close a copy of the ring as he can, and then leave it right outside, like the wards surrounding the demon.
Oh no.
Well,
So
I
deception. What role would that be? Deception, Arcana, performance. Please be performance. I have a +9 in
Performance or deception?
Ooh, yeah. 22
Zach, ping where you're doing it.
Right here.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to just leave a illusionary copy of the ring right there, as close to the edge of the circle as I can, without actually crossing the line.
Okay.
And then just stare at the devil. And Kenku don't really have tongues they can stick out, but let me see if I can find like a good gif. Like, it's a bird sticking its tongue out, basically.
Since he's doing
Interestingly enough, the devil doesn't seem to be reacting to you. At all, Blank.
Since he's doing a perfect duplicate of the ring, what should I roll to see if I recognize it from my page of rings?
Insight.
Okay. Dang it!
You just noticed that there's a ring laying on the ground.
You are not doing well tonight, Cotton Buddy.
Yeah. Because personally, I think
because I picked him up to take him into a corner. It's probably hard to see.
Yeah. Based on the text, I think he found the hell ring.
Yes. Yeah. In the meantime, Blank is going to go back into this room over here and look at the. Are the mirrors shiny?
3 out of 4 of the mirrors are shiny. The fourth one just shows a dark crypt.
Which one is shiny?
Those
all
three.
but the one being hit by the laser.
Oh, okay, yeah. Blank is then going to try on his new ring.
All right. It looks good on your finger.
That's it?
Tonka, do you see him?
It's Selmy in there.
Oh, that's Selmy. Selmy, do you see him? Did you see him put the ring on?
So take it off. That's bad.
All right. Yeah, you definitely notice him treating with the ring at this point.
How do you get curses? Do you want curses?
Does she know anything about what the rings look like?
Well, you were all given a description of the ring originally. 'Cause,
Okay.
You know, you were sent to look for it specifically.
So that is the ring that we're
Yes.
supposed to look for.
And Blank is
Dude,
currently
you know
wearing
what? Okay, how about this? I'm gonna take out my brooch of shielding, and I'm gonna say, hey, I'll give you this if you give me the ring. You want to trade?
Is your brooch shiny?
Shiny for a shiny? Hello?
He's probably looking for a gift.
That was my reaction. I was like, ringing, looking at the ring, showing it off, looking at the ring.
Well, but somebody wants to know if you'll trade a shiny for a shiny.
What shiny is Selmy offering to trade?
I pulled out my brooch of shielding.
How shiny is the brooch of shielding? I actually don't know what yours looks like. Yeah. DM, how shiny is it compared to the ring? That's the DM question there.
Let's go with perception.
19.
It does look pretty shiny. The ring is sparkly though.
I don't care about sparkly. I want shiny. So
the brooch is definitely shinier than the ring. The ring is more sparkly than shiny.
You want it?
Yeah. Oh God. I just picture you like, yeah, you want the ring? You want the ring, boy? You want the ring? I just picture you doing this. Yeah, so yeah, he tosses over the ring and then darts forward and grabs the brooch.
I let him have it.
All right.
And I'll put the... I'm not going to put it on. I'm just going to, You know what? Can I do a ritual identify on it? Just to be sure?
We will get to that next time. Right now, my brain is going down. I just wanted to see if any of you were planning on doing anything in particular, but we can cover that next time.
All right. Sounds good. I gotta get to bed too.
Good night, all.
Yes.
Hope to see you again next week.